where she is an assistant lecturer in English, and she is also lecturer in charge of their language unit. Her speech today is, and did you send that to me, Lathisa, or do you want to speak? Tell us what your speech title is and your timing. Lathisa? I think she's frozen. Let's give her a second. Lathisa, can you give us your speech title and the timing?
My speech title is, Would You Like a Sandwich?
Would you like a sandwich? Okay, and what is the timing on that speech?
5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Could we all please, well, would you join me in welcoming Lathisa Ramanayaka with Would You Like a Sandwich? Would You Like a Sandwich by Lathisa Ramanayaka.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Wishing all of you a peaceful day filled with love and blessings. Mentoring is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Raise your hands, those who are mentors already in this beautiful Zoom audience. Are you a mentor? Then please raise your hands and say yes. Wow, both hands. Wonderful. I think all of us are mentees, no doubt. Do you want a sandwich? Do you want a sandwich? Yes, yes, some are nodding their heads. Yes, then be with me. Mentoring is a reciprocal process, two-way process. Mentor and mentee both learn from each other. So to mentor is to touch a life forever. And I like to give you this sandwich today to eat it. It consists of 3 layers. And I recently heard a story about sympathy versus empathy. Assume you all are in a deep, dark hole. Sympathy walks by, looks in the hole, and asks you, Do you want a sandwich? Goes, gets a sandwich, and throws in the hole. Next, walks by empathy, looks in the hole, carefully crawls down in the hole, puts his arms around you and gives a helping hand to come out of that dark hole so that you can enjoy sandwiches all through your lifetime. So that all of us are mentors directly or indirectly, but good mentors always have empathy and sympathy for others.
Okay, her screen froze on mine.
Always have empathy on their mentees. Real mentoring is sharing life's experiences, utilizes mentors to spark. Ordered with DTM crown 5 times. He is a professor in psychology. Moreover, whenever he gave me instruction, he followed the sandwich method and he always asked me, Lathisa, do you want a sandwich? Then I always say, yes, because why should I say, you want a sandwich? Then he asked me to be ready to eat the sweet part first and not so sweet part next, and then again the savory part, so that I am waiting to eat the sandwich he gives. That is his evaluation. He is a good orator, district winner of international speech contest. I told him I have lost many times and won a few times at speech contest. Then he said, That's why I like you, Latisha. You learn more from losing than winning. Then I said, I like to be someone like you who is a vivacious speaker. Then he said, Latisha, the delicate balance of mentoring is not creating them in your own image, but giving them the opportunity to create themselves. Further, he said, I like your unique way of delivering speeches with Sri Lankan accent. Let me ignite the uniqueness of you. I did not understand the depth of his message, to be very frank with you, my dear fellow Toastmasters. But I believed in him. Again, my sandwich story. After each speech I did, he utilized this sandwich method. Come in, recommend, come in, which I really like. And even in this Toastmasters Club, I always like to eat that delicious sandwich even after my speech today. Then an opportunity created all of a sudden in one of the international platforms to moderate a panel discussion, which was a mammoth task for a fledgling in Toastmasters journey like me, because I did not have any prior experience. To my surprise, the world champion of public speaking, Lance Miller, was also there in that particular panel discussion. My mentor said, "Yes, you can moderate the panel." Then I asked him, "How can I do it, sir? Because I don't know what to do." Then he said, "I like it. You should not know what to do. You, if you want to swim, you have to get right to embark on the journey." And he asked me to do two things. First, he asked me to speak to the panelists and give them the questions in advance for them to practice and come. And the rest is in your hand. Then I asked what that rest is. Again, he did not answer me. Then I asked him again, "What happens if I do any mistake?" Then he said, "Mistakes are the pillars of success, Latisha. Let mistakes happen." Okay, I asked him if there was a dry run. Then he said, "No, you have got to go for the real forum at once." Then I said, "Challenge accepted." Dear fellow toasties, I could moderate the panel discussion wonderfully without knowing anything. I could do it well because my mentor let me work independently. And at the end of the forum, he said, "Cheers, Latisha." And he asked me, "Do you like to eat the sandwich?" Then I said, "Just as usual." He is a different mentor who believes in his mentees. He allowed me to see the hope inside myself. Yes, a truly great mentor is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget, because he always says, winning is not the thing, but losing. The magic is in the losing. Latisha, if you lose many times, your great victory is on the way. But if you win many times, you have to expect you are losing of the game as well. And the heart of mentoring is getting the most out of life. It's not about how much you keep for yourself, but how much you pour into others. Back to you, Madam Chair.
Let's give Latisha a hand. Thank you, Latisha. Could we get a minute on the clock for us all to send a note to